Second person sharing testimony is my sister-in-law. She's around with the baby, with the testimony. Hallelujah. Praise God. Can you please put your hands together for Mrs. Onyoza Olusonya? Please put your hands together for her. All right. All right. Thank you. All right. So,
Honey B.
That's a brand name. Please introduce yourself so that people will know you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Onyoza Olusonya, and people call me Honey B.
Okay, so what do you do?
I make cakes, lovely cakes. I'm into decorations, and I do catering. Then I handle people's events. I help people plan events.
All right. So, can we start from how the story of the, how will I put it? Should we say the story? Let's start from the story, what's like.
Okay. The dream of every couple is to give birth when you get married. So when we got married, nothing was forthcoming. And
how many years ago, ma'am?
That was, let's say, that's going to be 16 years now.
16 years, yeah.
Nothing was forthcoming, and we just kept on, and we kept on like that. And one thing about us was that I got married to my best friend. That was it. A lot of people don't know that my husband and myself, we met for the first time at the camp. We knew each other from our NYSC camp.
I didn't even know that one. So you met in NYSC camp?
Yes.
Oh.
For the first time, we met in NYSC camp.
Wow. Wow.
So, but no, we didn't even get married then. Everybody just went.
That was how many years ago?
That was 20. That should be 27 years.
29 years ago.
Yeah. So, and along the line, I had fibroid, and I had fibroid the first time, and when we got to the hospital, the only reason why my husband allowed me to do the operation was that the doctor said, "Sir, if you are traveling to Lagos, they service your car, you will check your tires, you will gauge your tire, you will do everything." He said, that doesn't mean there wouldn't be accidents on the road, but you will know that you have taken all the precautions, right? He said, so, sir, this operation, we will prepare, but God has the final solution. And my husband said, because he said that alone, that we would do it. And I went into the surgery room, I did the operation, and everything was okay. So, because we were already waiting, the doctor advised me that we should do IVF because of my age. So I said, okay.
At that point, how old were you then?
I was, I think I should be maybe 40-something years.
Okay.
So as I was about to start the IVF treatment, I discovered that I started bleeding again. So this time around, we went there, and he said that we should do another surgery. My husband was like, no, we're not doing surgery again. Isn't there any other thing we can do? Can't we shrink the fibroid? He said no. And we told ourselves that I'm not doing any surgery again. Let's go home. If God cannot stop this fibroid, let it be like that. And for 1 year and 3 weeks, I was bleeding. So
daily?
1 year.
Daily?
Yeah. I was bleeding. So anytime I go out, if you don't know, I always carry a small bag. And if I want to get up, my husband will be at the back looking at me. So that was how we were doing for 1 year and 3 weeks. So what now took me to the hospital was that one particular day, I was in the sitting room, and it was as if, it was when I got to the hospital that they started telling me that my organs were already shutting down. I started having pain on my back. I started having pain here, and I was weak. So I rushed to the lab. So when I did the PCV, it was 15%. So when I got there, the lady was like, I can't go home. That I should just go straight to the hospital. So when I got to the hospital, they said I can't stand up. I said, why? They said, you can't stand up for that. This PCV is too low. And they called my husband. Okay, he was the one that took me there. And they told him that, Bro Lumide will operate this lady today. It was like, operate Bawo. So to cut the long story short, they wanted to give me blood. They said they can't even operate me if they don't give me blood. And they wanted to buy blood. I said, don't buy blood. Call my brothers. He said, how? He said, call my brothers. I'm sure that all of us will have the same blood group. The doctor was shocked because I myself, I've never had it from my brothers before, but I know that in my house, myself and my brothers and my father, we have this strong belief that all of us are the same blood group. So immediately they called them in. Fortunately for us, we had the same blood group. So they donated for me that night. But they couldn't carry out the operation because one of them had malaria. So I had malaria. So the second day, I was wheeled into the hospital. The reason why I'm telling you this is because of what happened. Why my husband and myself decided that it is going to be God or our God alone. After the surgery, I didn't wake up. And after 3-4 hours, an operation that shouldn't take more than 2 hours, they came to call him. He said, Bro Lumide, can you please come in? Put on the Crocs and please come in. He said, why? The doctor was like, Onibi did not wake up. So he said at that point, he started thinking that, God, this wasn't what I asked for. Where do I want to bury this lady? I didn't even tell all her family that I'm bringing her. So before he entered the surgery room, he called my brother and said they should go and bring my father. Because when I woke up, the first person I saw was my father. He said they should go and bring my father and everything. And at the end of the day, he said he just prayed and he told God, God, help me. He called me once, he called me twice. He said the third time he called me. I answered, and I went back again. And his doctor said, down, she will wake up. So that was how they started using the oxygen and everything. So after that, we sat down and the two of us, we said, come, I can't continue having fibroid like this. What is the way forward? And that was what took us to the precaution we started taking about my diet.
So I want her to say that so that people will hear.
We made up our mind, and my husband started researching into this fibroid thing. What's the problem? What is the genesis of this fibroid? And we realized that what we eat, what I eat, has a lot to do with this fibroid thing. So the first thing we did was we cut down sugar.
Sugar?
Yes, I stopped eating sugar.
Sugar?
Then I stopped eating bread a lot. So anytime I want to eat bread, my husband will go and buy Lebanese bread. This bread that they use in doing shawarma, that doesn't have sugar.
Yeah.
Unleavened bread.
Yeah.
He will go and buy it at Wimpy. I will eat it. You know, I had to discipline myself because I didn't like that experience at the second surgery. My tummy, the pain, and let me tell you one thing. What happened was that the fibroid they saw when I went to do test in Mario was not the fibroid they brought out in me. That was the problem. And I was open in 2 places. When they opened the first place, they wanted to bring it out. It was too big. So they brought another form to him to sign that they want to open me up in another place. He had to sign. So when they brought out the fibroid, when he too saw it, he was like, what is this? And you know what normally surprised the doctors was that anytime they see me, I'm slim. But they keep looking at my tummy. So we told ourselves, we need to do something. I stopped sugar. I stopped bread. I stopped rice, polished rice. That was when Pastor Tolu introduced Igbimo rice to me then. So I started eating fada, Igbimo rice then because they were not polished rice. So I started eating them. So I realized that all those things, Simonje, was part of what was really affecting me. Then I decided to, I joined one conference, one lady. The conference was too expensive, but I decided to join to pay. People were looking at me like, King, money misroad. Why can you spend so much money? Just because of fibroid. I was like, I'll pay. So the lady at the conference started telling us that the food we eat, it helps fibroid to grow. Some of the food we eat. And he said stress, too, helps fibroid to grow. And she told us about, what's that powder I told you?
Turmeric.
Turmeric. He said turmeric, that use turmeric, the raw one, the powdered one. So I went to Bodija and I got a woman who gave me the raw turmeric. So these chia seeds too, she told us how to use it. She told us how to take natural fruits and things like that. And sincerely, when I got to the hospital again and said, let me go and do tests, there was no fibroid. So for years, there was no fibroid again. So I told myself that I don't think I want to experience this thing again. And at times, you may not believe me. I can buy Dangote sugar. And that Dangote sugar, I'm not the only one that will use it because my cousins will come, they will use. I can use that Dangote sugar for 8 months in my house. And at times, I will drink gari, I will drink ogi, and I won't put sugar. I so much discipline myself. I told myself that I don't want to die, and I don't want fibroid to kill me. So no. Coke and Fanta, I stopped. They said I should do natural fruits. That I can squeeze my fruits. I can do my orange juice. I stopped Coke and Fanta. And let me tell you the truth. I had this, let me say it in Yoruba. Ara ro mi, ara tu mi. Sincerely, I enjoyed my body. I was happy with my system and my body. And thanks to Daddy Samuel, because he really helped me. He knows that I won't be serious about it if he doesn't help me. So you have to support your wife, you have to support your husband when it comes to this diet thing.
Good. Please put your hands together. Let's celebrate God. All right. So, okay. We can go on. So after that, maybe because of the fibroid thing, we just decided to forget about looking for, God bless you. We decided to forget about pregnancy. We started enjoying ourselves. So one day, the doctor called us again and said, you people, you will not give birth again. My husband was like, if God cannot do it, see, forget about it. So along the line, we started trying. We tried adoption. It didn't work. We realized that people who don't even pay will get children. We that are paid, we will not get children. My husband was like, we registered in 3 places. Yeah. Sokoto, Abekuta, and Ibadan. We did not get any child. There was a day when we wanted to push one. I called a big auntie of mine in the US who has an orphanage. And I said, there's a baby I saw there that we like. My husband said we should take that baby. Somebody told us that we should not take the baby, that the father of that baby is always around the corner looking for whoever will adopt that baby. So I'm like, my husband was like, let's take our mind off that one. And sincerely, we started enjoying ourselves. We started enjoying our lives. I don't like traveling before. I was so buried in my job. But he encouraged me to be traveling. So anytime he's traveling, I travel with him. And, we started enjoying our lives and started enjoying our home. And that was what made a lot of people in my church and around me not to know that we have not given birth. Yeah. So they said they always feel that anytime we come to church, that we'll have gone to drop our children at the children's church. And you see, they always see me doing school run. Because if you are traveling, if you don't have time, I'll go and pick your children from school. If my brother, when he wants to win their baby, they'll bring the baby to me. If we are going out, they'll keep the children with me. So I see some of these children look like me, my brother's children. So a lot of people feel that motibimo. And I have never for once wear it in my face that me obimo. It's not that way we don't think about it. It's not that way it doesn't affect me. But one thing that we have realized is that there's nothing you can do about it. If you pray, just leave it in the hands of God. Yeah. And see, there's a Bible verse that I love so much. Psalm 116, verse 1 and 2. I love the Lord because he has heard my voice. Since I know that, what else?
ṣé kí n para mi kọ́ ọmọ tó dé ni? Tọ́mọ bá dé kí n má rárá gbé ọmọ mọ́. We just told ourselves, let's enjoy ourselves. When it is time for God to do it, He will do it. Last year, I celebrated my 50th birthday. And my husband said he was looking at me that, and he now prayed a prayer that God. He said when I was sharing my testimony, he said he just told God that God, this lady, why don't you just let her experience motherhood? He said he prayed the prayer, and he said in his heart, he just had this rest that God would do it. So the doctor came again, and my husband was like, this doctor, let's shout, let's agree, let's do it. So I did IVF like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
It didn't work. It failed.
So how many times did you do? Have you done that before that 2 times?
No, I did one.
Okay.
That was like 3 years ago.
Okay.
It didn't work. That IVF, sincerely, if anybody had told me that it will not work, I would say it's a lie. I took time from work. I rested.
Yeah.
I did everything they said I should do, and it did not work. So when we now went for the second IVF, I told myself, all this resting is a lie. I will not rest. I will do my normal thing. Along the line of this IVF, I traveled to Abuja. My husband had 2 jobs, and I traveled 2 different times. And the doctor was like, I said, the first one I did, you people said I should rest, I should sit down. This second one, I will. So I traveled to Abuja, and lo and behold, when I went to collect the result, the woman said I should come in and collect the result. I said, I'm not coming because I know that it's going to be negative. So my husband went in and he collected the result. And they told him that, where is Monivi? Let her come in so that we can talk to her about antenatal and everything. And my husband was shocked. And he came out and he said, come in, won't be. Result positive. Go share result to me. It's not my result. He said, they are calling you now. Reluctantly, I went inside and I took the lady told me that you are pregnant. And for the next few minutes, I was crying. She wanted to pet me. I said, the only thing that was our testimony then was that we decided to hold on to God.
Yeah.
We decided to trust God completely. You see, let me tell you the truth. People will come to you when you are waiting, not only for the fruit of the womb, people will give you options.
Yeah.
People gave us options. Yeah. Opo. Somebody gave me the address of one Baba in Ondo that they will keep the baby on my side. And that I will not do extra and I will not deliver in Ibadan. I will deliver there. Somebody gave me an address of one Baba in Oje that I can go to, that will give me herbs. Somebody gave us another one in Port Harcourt.
Yeah.
In fact, if I tell you the name of the person that told me about Port Harcourt, you'll be shocked. It's a known name in Nigeria. And she was like, if you and your husband cannot foot the bill, who will pay? I'm like, who told you that we cannot foot the bill? But this one, my husband said, let God leave us. If we die, did they say when we get to heaven, they will ask us for children? Yabi, what is it gone? And we know we decided to just enjoy ourselves and we loved ourselves. So one thing is, if you are trusting God for anything, even if you are not married, even if you are married, you need to support each other. And as a family, you need to trust each other. So when I got pregnant, my pastors, my doctors, they were already expecting that I would have complications because getting pregnant at 51, they feel that it would be a problem. So everything was already prepared. My husband too was already prepared, but God disappointed them. Because I believe that it's all the prayers that we have prayed before that really worked for us. Because even me, myself, at a point, I look at myself, I still plastered cake till the 7th or the 6th month. I still plastered cake. So God just helped us. There was no complication. At a point, my pastor, because my pastor's wife is a medical doctor, she will call my doctor and said, is there nothing wrong with her? Don't you think we should admit her? My doctor will say, the husband, we have called the husband. The husband says she's okay. Nothing is wrong. Let's leave her. At a point, my husband told them that, let's not admit her. She's happy doing what she's doing. If we admit her, she might not be happy again, and this pregnancy can come down. Please, let's just leave her. So at that point, I was even shocked. My husband left me. He was the one that would call me. 8 months, I'm coming home. And you see, that was how we went on, and I gave birth. The day I was even going to give birth, I told Pastor Biodun and Pastor that I wanted them to be around because I started having this fear that I was going to die. The devil started telling me that you will die at that operating table. So, and you see, another thing that baffled...
That you will know that is not normal.
Another thing that baffled my doctor was that anytime I go for antenatal and they check my BP, they will always say that they should go and do my BP again. I'm like, Kilo Day. They will say, that my BP is like a BP of a baby. That is not my BP. I'm like, it's my BP now. One thing about me and my husband that God has helped us with, it's not that I don't get troubled. But if there is problem, I tell myself, if I worry till tomorrow, will that worry solve this problem? Yeah. No. So why do I want to worry? And I have this picture since I've been in secondary school of God. And the picture is, I have a picture of any problem I have. It's like I put that picture in a basket and I always place it in front of God and I go away. So anything I do, any problem I have, anything I want to buy, any request that I have, I always picture myself putting it in a basket and pushing it to God. And I always say, God, this is it. You have the financing. You are the only one that can get it for me. And, there are so many things I've bought in my business that you will be shocked. Yeah. I didn't take loan. Loan is good. But I always say, God, you can help me. Teach me how to go about it. And God really helped us during the pregnancy, after the pregnancy. By the time, my husband said I should not sleep. I told him I want to sleep when I'm giving birth. He said, don't sleep, oh. This one that you sleep like that you not wake up again. Don't sleep. I said, I want to sleep. That I don't like it when they are scratching something on my body. So the doctor said, okay, we'll give you little anesthesia so that when we bring out the baby, you can see the baby. So they gave me little anesthesia, and after the delivery, I woke up. And another thing that the devil wanted to use again to steal this baby away from us. When I gave birth, they put on the AC in the room. Okay, Pastor Tolu I think she was outside. They put on the AC in the room. So, I can't get up because I wasn't feeling my leg. So the matron was not even supposed to come to my room at all. She said something, just kept telling her, hello, Wonibi, hello, Wonibi. Immediately she got to the room. She just said, baby, how are you? She noticed that baby Tifema, the AC has entered the baby's body. They just carried him. They rushed him to the room. My husband said that they quickly called him and said he should come. So they started using hot lights on him for like 2 hours. So later I saw 3 doctors. They now came. They said, Madam, you see the drama that happened the other time. The AC was too much, but the baby is okay now. That they will bring your baby for you. I said, devil, you are a liar. At 51, can't lose on my again. So that's our testimony. But I want to tell you finally that God is faithful.
Yeah.
Somebody sọ pé nǹkan kan nípa Ọlọ́run. Ọlọ́run dùn sìn. Ọlọ́run dùn sìn.
Can you celebrate God?
On the day of the naming, my pastor said that since they've been doing naming in the morning, it's not that you do morning or afternoon naming. He said since they've been doing naming in the morning, that they have never experienced that crowd. And I want to say thank you to Pastor Tolu and Rebel and Pastor Tolu, because they are not just my brother-in-law. I see them as my friend. They are my paddy. And Reverend Oduwole too. he surprised me on the naming. He just showed up. He just showed up that day. I love both of you. You see, they don't act as if they are up there. They come to your level. Especially Pastor Tony. She's my very good friend. She's my party of life. And every other.
Okay, before she goes, there's something I want to say. There's something you used to say that you yourself and the Holy Spirit used to pray everybody.
Yes.
Every evening, yeah.
For the past 15, 16 years, there's one prayer that we did not miss. We have never missed that prayer. And my husband will always pray that, Father, thank you for blessing Onyoza's womb with the fruits of the womb. There is no day. Last but to marry. At times, when he forgets, maybe we have not prayed. I'll say, only me, I'm at pray. You have not touched my womb. You say, Sheba, daddy. I'm like, so that I will not forget. There was no day that we don't pray it. Anytime we're praying, because we will pray before we go out finally. He will always pray, and he will always do like this. Father, thank you for blessing Onyoza's womb with the fruits of the womb. That one was something we do every day.
For 15 years.
Yes, and we were not tired. We didn't get tired at all. You don't think that what we're saying is fake. It's not fake. We called ourselves, we told ourselves, Olumide, tí a bá bímọ, jọ̀ọ́ ṣáà ní make heaven. Tí a bá bímọ, ṣé tá bá wọ bank ṣán máa lé wa jáde ni? Tá a bá bímọ, tá bá lọ party ṣán máa lé wa ni? We said no. He said, Onyoza, wo, jẹ́ ká máa sin Ọlọ́run lọ. Jẹ́ ká máa enjoy life ara wa lọ. Má jẹ́ ká ṣe ra wa léṣe. And he begged me. Because he knows that somehow, I may be, as a woman, I may be tired and I may be tricked. He said, Onyoza, jọ̀ọ́ mo fọlọ́run bẹ̀ ni. He said, ṣé kí n dọ̀bálẹ̀? Mo ní kí ló dé? He said, Onyoza, jọ̀ọ́ má jẹ́ kéèyàn kankan mú ẹ lọ tọrọ ọmọ níbi kankan. Mi ìfẹ́ ọmọ gbàjẹ́ ń sinmi. Mi ìfẹ́ ọmọ lásán, Onyoza, jọ̀ọ́ ṣàánú mi. Ṣé tá bá máa farúgbára bímọ? Jẹ́ ká kúkú mọ̀ pa farúgbára bímọ. Àti dúró àti wéètò. Jọ̀ọ́ má jẹ́ anybody. And it is true. I saw a friend who went to this place, and I got tired one day. The baby, one of the children, tó lọ gbà yẹn, ó kàn mú òkúta bath on the windscreen. You know, the children, they started doing all sorts. I'm like, God, I don't want this. I don't want this. You know what I'm saying? And we told ourselves that she was like at age 51, 53, then we're not even 50. We were like 40 something, we're like 30. And I'm like, I don't want to do this. So please, just keep trusting God. God will do it. It may be, and for those that are trusting God for partners, for husbands, for wives, see, don't rush into marriage. Don't say because I am already 45, I'm already this, and you're not going to marry somebody you're not supposed to marry. You will give your pastors, you will give them work to do. If you go and marry the wrong person, just wait for God. And at the same time, when you're waiting for God, don't let your wife pass away. Because some of us, because we have set standard that, and your wife will still be passing like this, and you will not see.
Well, look at stand. Can you jam your hands together? Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate her. Praise God.